Rotivators, we are back in the lab for episode 22 of your new The Coolest. Hopefully, number one, at least in your hearts, podcast, where we are.
Brotivation, baby.
Brotivation, motherfucker.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Tonight's episode, we're going to try and speedball this here. We all got shit to do in the morning, right?
Yeah, we all got obligations, man. You know?
It is what it is. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? Brother Isaac, what you got?
I'm the one throwing down all the topics tonight. So if you don't know, and if you've been new subscribers to us from the shorts and all that good stuff, and you're subscribing to us, and we got 122 subscribers, so we're really trailing along here. So if you don't know, I do carnivore diet, animal-based diet, where I only eat anything that comes from an animal, some dairy, and I've been doing it for a year now. I just hit a year like a couple weeks ago, and like I said, some dairy, right? So I want to talk about limiting dairy on carnivore diet, because I notice a lot of people, what they'll do is when they go on this diet, and it's a tough diet because like you get bored of eating fucking meat, and you get bored of eating eggs too. You gotta really try to spice it up, right? But a lot of times what some people do is they'll eat too much cheese, right? And then they'll realize, oh, I'm gaining weight though, because the thing about dairy is it's like when you were told to drink milk, right? Because like, oh, milk will give you big bones and make you strong and stuff like that.
Yeah, make you big boned
and big back.
Big back.
but it's recommended for kids to drink and consume dairy. But the thing is, you don't want to do it for the rest of your life like that. You want to start to limit the dairy, because the thing is like it's meant for growth. That's the biggest thing with dairy. Because, it's like a mom that breastfeeds her kids, right? Like the milk, it's dairy, right? So that's how it correlates with eating dairy. But the thing is, on this diet, you want to really limit dairy, because if you consume too much of it, and I did a test for myself too, where the past like 2 months I ate more and more cheese. And my brother Justin over here telling me how my breath was stinking, man, because I was eating some aged raw cheese. I was eating raw cheese.
Man, I'm telling you guys, that shit stinks.
It smelled. It
smells like straight sewer. Like
worse. So I was eating a lot more cheese to see if I'd gain weight, and I did. I gained like an extra like 5 pounds or some shit. So I'm like, all right, now I'm cutting out. I'm eliminating dairy now, And on top of that, some people, they break out from eating dairy. They start to get acne, and then some people, they cut it out. I've noticed some people in this community, they'll cut it out, and then the acne will go away. So I'm thinking about doing that. That's kind of my next step. I'm thinking about just cutting out dairy, period. But man, this is already a strict diet as it is. So it's like it's tough for me to give up dairy. I really like eating cheese, and cheese is my big thing, man. Like if I snack, like I like to snack on cheese or pork rinds, but anyone doesn't know what pork rinds are, they're pig skin, so it's not dairy. But yeah, I'm trying to limit my dairy now. And like when I make, and actually what I've been making recently, and I'm gonna do a video of this because it's gonna be controversial, is microwave eggs.
Ugh,
fucking
weirdo, dude.
So, and I've been microwaving my eggs for like all my life. Like I never use skillet.
I don't know, guys. Comment down below if you guys cook your eggs in a Chef Mike, or if you guys do it in a pan like a normal person.
It sounds disgusting.
Dude, I've microwaved eggs before, man. Gross. When you're in a pinch, yeah, sure, I get it. But fuck, dude.
Yeah, if you're in a rush or something in the morning, you got to really go and head out. But, man, it takes like 3 minutes in a pan.
Wrong one.
Yeah. Not even.
No, yeah, I was thinking about this one right here.
Oh! Yeah, dude. Ew. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what some people say when they see my short that I'm about to do pretty soon.
I was gonna show you how to use Chef Mike on eggs.
So I've been eating like the same fucking meat. This one meal I eat, it's like turkey burger and eggs with cheese and stuff. But I've been eating the same fucking meal for the past year, and sometimes it gets boring. So what I've been doing lately is I've been using heavy cream and butter. So I'm using raw butter and like I use good brand shit. I don't use any like shitty. I use Kerrygold fucking pure Irish butter. It's raw butter. Like it tastes great. If I eat cheese. I fuck with just raw cheese, like Kerrygold Irish raw cheese.
Yeah, that's literally what
So,
it smells like.
Motherfuckers would think,
Out of his
okay,
mouth.
you're gonna be farting your ass off left to right. But when you're on a good diet like this, you don't fucking fart like that because all you eat, you're eating all good stuff. So, and you don't have to use the bathroom as much, you know, because like your body uses it. If you're always taking a shit all the time, man, what the hell you eating? Dog is running in and out of you, dude. So, So a lot of people they get the farts right when they eat fucking breakfast, but you're farting from everything else you're eating on the fucking plate, not the fucking
breakfast,
not the fucking eggs. A lot of people think they shit themselves from the eggs. No, it's everything else you eat with it. The hash browns, the pancakes, the fucking all that garbage, dog. All that processed shit. So yeah, so that's my take on limiting dairy. And then the next thing that I want to talk about is Joe Rogan. I got into carnivore diet from Joe Rogan because I watched his video. Him and Jordan Peterson.
Oh my God!
Got a lot of fucking views. And I was like, damn, what the fuck is Jordan Peterson doing? He's doing some carnivore diet. Like I've only known about calories in, calories versus calories out diets, right? Obviously, but I didn't know. I've heard of keto, but keto is when you do 50 grams or less, and it could be anything that's as long as you're under 50 grams or less, then your body is staying in ketosis, right? So you're burning fat, you're burning ketones, which is, you know, you're you're pretty much a fat burning machine at that point. But he was like, yo, I do the carnivore diet to Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan's like, oh man, this is interesting. All right,
yeah, Joe's on the diet now.
He tried, but he's kind of went on and off on it. He gave up on it because someone came on the show and asked him, hey, are you still doing it? He's like, no. Like I just couldn't push the weights, you know. But I know this is where Joe Rogan fucked up on. This is where he failed on the diet. Is he didn't have enough fats in his diet, you know. And there's guys in the community that will say if you don't eat enough fats, because now you're not. So carbs was your fuel, right? Carbs over fat. If you got carbs, protein, and fats, your fuel is gonna be carbs, right? Because you're burning glucose now, right? But now that you don't have carbs in the diet, now you're not naturally you feel like shit for the first 2 weeks, you know, keto flu, but so now you have to burn fats. Now fats are gonna be your fuel source, right? So Joe Rogan was not eating enough fats in his diets. You know, he gets a lot of game meat like elk and wild boar and all this shit. Yeah, he does. And he's pretty famous for fucking posting his meals. You know, he'll take a photo of his fucking. He might as well be a guy taking a photo with a gun and on the plate, you know, with a fucking nice steak on it, you know. So,
true American, red-blooded American,
red-blooded motherfucker. So he well, in my opinion, he fucked up on it. He didn't have enough fat in his diet, so that's why he gave up on it. So if you're gonna do the carnivore diet and you're gonna be lifting weights, you need to have a lot of good fats. You need to be getting fatty meats. So yeah, so that's my take on that, guys. So, but
fucking hell.
I know I just do a lot at you guys. I'm not doing something I usually do tonight, so yeah.
Well, you are a carnivore, man.
No, I'm not.
You lost like 100
I
pounds.
don't have a cup in front of me right now, so that's the difference.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, no liquid courage.
No liquid courage tonight.
No beverage of bravery tonight. So,
but I'm still spitballing by the mouth. But yeah, so I got some other good. I got some good topics. I don't want to be the only one talking, but we got some good trending topics tonight. You know, we're gonna talk about Megyn Kelly, her decisions. We're gonna talk about the new Resident Evil game, and then we're gonna talk about the George. No, I'm just kidding. LA riots.
English, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do you speak?
LA riots with ice. You know, all that cool stuff.
Battle Los Angeles, the movie about aliens invading Los Angeles. It's real. They're illegal. And they're in their streets.
The Rock was in that movie, right?
L.A. was just burned down by wildfires, right?
Oh man. I wonder what side of the coin it was.
The streets are back ablaze. The federal government is in full force in Los Angeles at this very moment. Not only is the federal government, like agencies like the FBI, DHS, and ICE, the National Guard was deployed. Governor Newsom's pretty fucking pissed. And he should be, because he's a shit-ass leader. He let his beautiful state of California go to shit. So
California's already kind of shit anyway.
Yeah, that's why their shit's
Daddy
so high.
Donnie Dollars decided, well, we're gonna clean it up my way. So in came the National Guard.
America great
Yeah,
again.
by actually taking action, just using force.
Bro,
Yeah.
he uses force, motherfucker.
He goes in there.
Oh, that's right. So I saw this video today, and these protesters are like on an overpass, and California Highway Patrol is like stuck on the highway.
Oh yeah, there's
And-
one dude was he's whipping some shit at the cars, right?
Yep, he was whipping shit at the cars, and then he took a 40 mic right to
Facebook
the face.
news.
Right to the face. And if you don't know what a 40 mic is, a 40 millimeter round. If you played Call of Duty, you fucking Gen Zers, it's a fucking noob tube. It's a grenade launcher, right?
Fuck
The
yeah,
fuck,
dude.
they shot it at his face?
Yeah.
Mission failed.
It hit him in
We'll
the
get him
fucking
next time.
face.
An actual grenade launcher.
Yeah.
An actual noob tube.
Yeah.
What?
It was a less than lethal round. I don't know if it was like a smoke round or like a non-explosive round, but it fucking domed him.
He got offed.
Overkill.
Dude, fuck him.
Did
And
he just use rubber rounds or something?
yeah, rubber rounds probably. Yeah, those would be good too. So
Damn,
I didn't know
dude.
they walk around shooting noob tubes at people.
Like, this doesn't
Hey.
sound like America. It sounds like a third world country.
when I used to work at the joint, dude, we not me personally, but
Yeah.
my higher ups
Mhm.
that I worked close to, they had access to those, and those were fucking badass, dude.
So you guys were noob tubing in there as well. Well, not you in particular, but
They would use it, and then they would send me in as a cleanup crew. Fucking dope.
cleaning up the streets.
Dude.
One cell block at a time.
Yes,
So, in other news as well, in related news, the president of Mexico
Is a woman, by the
is
way.
a woman.
Just fucking
She's
fucked up and crazy.
She's literally telling her citizens to come to our great country illegally because it's more cost effective tax wise. She's telling her citizens to enter our country illegally and incite riots and unrest.
Mm-hmm. And then when we
Uh,
send them back, it costs them money or some shit.
Yeah.
If we were to send them back there.
If we send them back and they recidivize them, it's too much cost on their economy. I mean, it's ran by the cartel anyways, so who cares? It's a,
Yeah, most shit over there is run by. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
I just did. So, in other words, Mexico, fuck you doing? You want to stay friends or what? You're treading the fucking line here. Daddy Donnie Dollars is fucking not happy.
Coming for that ass. Yes, sir.
What up, Zole? Work.
War.
No, we got that.
So, if you guys are listeners or followers from Los Angeles, we hope you stay safe. We hope that you let the ICE agents and the National Guard give them hell. And if you attack any of the federal agents or officers or National Guardsmen, you are an actual piece of shit and you deserve what you got coming.
Yeah, don't be surprised. They beat the shit out
God
of you.
damn it, man. Wrong one.
No, brother.
No, the
We are in solidarity.
Which one is that one? All right, I give up.
It's this one.
Man, it smells like shit in here.
Yeah, because
Did
you
you
keep
queef again?
fucking
Unbelievable.
No,
you keep fucking.
I don't know.
Anyways, so I'm a huge. Okay, so I want to talk about Resident Evil. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan.
Yeah,
you
so
know, we don't
what's-
really talk about game. We're all gamers up
What's
here.
going on
honestly.
with that?
So finally, they've been teasing their fans for the last 2 years because they have Resident Evil 9. So it's called, but they're calling it Resident Evil Requiem.
Requiem.
So yeah, Requiem. So it's a new one, and
Thing you can play as Leon Kennedy.
we don't know actually. I mean, there was a
Yeah.
trailer. The trailer came out, but like it. I mean, I honestly I feel like the graphics in the trailer didn't look as good as they like for a game really in 2025. I want to see spot on fucking like.
Though you don't give a shit about graphic fidelity.
No, for nostalgia games I don't. I
Ugh.
do. I don't. I don't for nostalgia games like Fallout 3 or something. Like it's pure bliss, you know, with the graphics. That's what makes the game good, is the graphics on that game. But Resident Evil, I've always been a big fan of Resident Evil games. You know what's? I'm gonna shout this guy out. My bass player, in one of my bands. I'm not gonna say his name, but he has every fucking Resident Evil game, and he has multiple of them. but he has some of them that are unopened.
English, motherfucker. Do
Yeah,
you speak it?
I'm stuttering here, dude.
Take a breath.
Well,
Take a
I
step
was
back.
congested all week, but yeah. So he fuck. No, yeah. So he has every fucking game. He has them from like 2002, 2000, and they're worth like $20,000 a piece, dude, because they're unopened. And he has like
So
dude,
wait,
collectors.
he has everything. He's collected of everything from Resident Evil, every fucking game on every console.
He just bought them and never played them.
Yeah, dude. But then he bought other ones and played them. But then he kept on. He's held on to these like for the last like 25 years. You know, he showed me his collection. It's fucking incredible, dude. I was like, dude, this is nuts.
So unfortunately, I'm guessing they're not going to remaster Resident Evil. What is it, 5?
I hope they do. I think they will. No, I'm saying if they do, that'll be the next game up. But you know what the whole controversy with that, and like they were killing people from Africa. But
Yeah, because you play in Africa,
right.
which is going to be Africans.
Oh, but like
in
Resident
Africa,
Evil 4 was remade, but it was in Mexico. Like
and you're doing
no, because they don't
Mexicans.
they just want to hear they don't want to hear the bitching from that community, And people
Hot
complain.
take.
Less than 1% community.
I'm not really a Resident Evil fan. Never really got into the games. Never really cared
Really?
for 'em.
You
Yeah,
ever try
yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Even a remaster?
I mean, that's okay. Some can't. Sometimes
Wasn't for me. Wasn't my thing.
Man, that's crazy. I agree with you, Billy, because I wasn't a Resident Evil fan either. I know Brother Isaac over there always was. But then when the remasters came out of 2 and 3, I bought them. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. They're on sale, $15 for both of them. Tried them, played them. I was like, man, these are actually really good. Especially the remasters. I know for all you classic heads out there, I can't play games like fucking that
Did you
shit.
play
It
Resident Evil
just
4?
Makes you rage, bro.
Did you play Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, I have
The remaster, yeah.
I beat that one.
Nice, yeah, because they really worked hard in that
Took me
game
a while,
because
but
that was their most popular selling game was the one from 2005, Resident Evil 4, the
Yeah,
original.
especially with Leon Sex Appeal Kennedy, man.
Yeah.
Awesome character, by the way. So I heard they were bringing him back in the new one. I guess the
Dude,
Requiem.
if they do Resident Evil 5 remastered, I hope they make Chris Redfield's arms like fucking huge like they did in fucking Resident Evil 5.
Motherfucker, he's like bigger than
He
Ronnie
was so
Coleman.
fucking jacked. His arms are so big.
Superhero character.
He had his stomach was all down, but he had such a fucking. His arms were huge, dude. He looked like fucking. What he looked like? He looked like was Rich Piana. That's how he looked. Rich Piana, yeah.
Take your jacket off and fuck off!
It's hot,
I mean-
yeah. I'm gonna take my shit off.
Depending. Yeah, I know, right?
I
I know.
I know where.
Should be. We have all the windows open. It should be air coming in here.
Yeah,
It's
bullshit.
not usually hot in
Sweat
here.
my fucking dick off here.
Billy always sweating. That's just a given, by the way.
Yeah.
No matter where we are, we'd be sitting in a restaurant where he's just talking. Dude's got sweat dripping from his face.
But nonetheless,
Come on, yeah, dude, you're still gonna talk about that time,
Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. All right, that was funny.
oh man,
I'm
that
in
was hilarious.
t-shirt, shorts, and fucking.
Me and Isaac just
slides.
staring at you, and then I was like, dude, look at his head.
Yeah,
man.
we're
He's
at the-
fucking dripping.
we're at the bar. We do meet up with him, and then like he's just like dying. You,
And he's wearing shorts and a fucking
you would have thought he
t-shirt.
ran. You thought he ran 26 miles before he walked in.
Dude, so the fucking thing is, man, like
It was-
when you drink, you get hot. I
yeah.
get hot.
Initially, you do
Yeah,
the first drink.
alcohol
Yeah,
sweats.
yeah, it's really
the
true,
booze
man.
just
That's
sweats, dude.
that really is true, dude. But like that's after like the first drink, though, and then you start to,
I don't sweat like that, homie. I don't know. Billy's
I'm
like
feeling it
6
right
foot,
now.
what, fucking 3?
4.
6'4",
Shit,
carrying around
bro.
all that shit, man.
Fucking AMS over
Yeah,
here.
man.
Yeah.
I'm running hot in this
You
bitch.
He's fucking
Sweating.
alpha male strategies over here.
He's going through menopause.
Bruh.
But
All right, man.
yeah, yeah, we trucking through these, but damn, I forgot to bring up.
Hey, we better get moving, dude. Fucking federales are here.
I forgot to bring up.
second.
I forgot to bring up Megan Kelly.
We have illegals in here.
Megan Kelly or Megan Kelly?
Megan Kelly. I don't know. Megan.
so-
That reporter chick.
That
To be
fucking-
honest, I had no idea who the fuck she was until like 10 minutes ago. 30 minutes
It's
ago.
okay. I mean, it's a chick, dog.
Woman.
Yeah,
I mean, they all are, right?
regardless. I just,
So, yeah. So Megan Kelly, she has like this
radio
this
podcast on
episode,
Sirius.
or you can watch on YouTube, of
Like a
course.
journalist too.
Sirius
Yeah,
XM.
she always was a journalist, and She was on there with she was interviewing Jordan Peterson or something, and then she brought up how she found the right guy when she was 35 years old.
Yeah, just
So
about
and she
300,000
said-
miles
she-
on that.
Yeah, what happened prior to 35?
A lot of dick action.
Wow.
Right. But a lot of people will not be able to read between the lines because you gotta be knowledgeable on this shit. Women play games. Women have a lot of fucking. They all play in the mental. It's all mental with them. So if you listen carefully to what she said, she said, and she also said, if I met him when I was in my 20s, I probably would have turned my nose on him.
Mm-hmm.
I probably never would have noticed him. But now that I'm 35, he's visible now. Oh, I see him now, you know, and that's what girls do. When you're fucking in when they're in their 20s and you're a nobody, dude, you're invisible to them. But then once you become a somebody, oh my god, now they see you, you know. So it's funny how that works, right? No, dude, we all know why. At least most men should know, which is why you come to watch us.
For you guys that don't know, for you gentlemen out there, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're our age, this is how all women do it. This is how they all think. Now, unlike Megyn Kelly, a lot of them just don't admit it, what she admitted. So,
Yeah, I mean,
when
if
women
they
hit a
admit
certain
it,
age,
if they admit it, it's because they're at a point in their life where they're like, you know what, I settled, I'm good, I can talk about it now, right? Because they're always chasing that biological clock. Once that clock hits a certain time, it's fucking crunch time. It's panic mode.
Yep,
Yep. I need more kids. I want kids to, you know, I need to find a man.
usually around our age, the women start doing that. Sometimes even older, of course.
And that's how a lot of children these days are born, with the same mother, but they have 7 half siblings with fucking 5 different men. Because these women are just chasing a fucking paycheck and a free handout because the courts give it to them.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
It's that woman internal clock they have. You know, their eggs get stale after so many years. With men, you know, you could be 45, you could be 50, you could be 60. If your dick's still working, you still got a lot of cum in your balls, then you can have kids.
Hugh Hefner was still fucking going, you know, in his old age.
Rest in peace.
Man, rest in peace to Hugh.
Motherfucking Hefner.
But he was high value, you know. So
Yeah.
True.
He was.
So they took, and like I'm so sick of fucking men being socially ashamed for going after young chicks as long as like they're of age. Like, dude, like I think it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with any guy any age dealing with fucking with a chick that's in her 20s. Like, it's like, remember like Bill Belichick? Everyone gave him shit because he's 70 something and his girlfriend's like 21, 25 or some shit.
I mean, this is fucking weird and nasty to me, homie.
That's
But like,
literally-
you do you.
So I think these two
I
disagree with
guess
me, but
that's,
you know.
dude,
It's
that's
just-
that's fucking borderline.
I don't-
pedo.
Personally, I don't find it necessary. But I understand why
gross.
these guys do it. I understand it, and I understand why the women do it. But at the
The
same
women are
time, for
doing
me,
it strictly
personally,
for fucking money, bro. Bill
of
Belichick's
course.
fucking rich, man.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's
I'm
what
saying-
I'm saying.
okay,
he
so-
was the coach of the fucking the New England Patriots dynasty with Tom Brady.
Okay, so
This
this
got
is
all
that-
those rings,
that
and now
weird-
he's at North Carolina.
so this is why I disagree with both of you guys on because this has been going on forever, dog. That's always to you guys' opinion, it's gross, but like, it's always been a thing for forever since fucking mankind started. You know, it was always
Kings.
they always pick young women because they're fucking fertile. You know, so
Kings,
naturally
Alright,
they attracted to them.
let me put this into perspective for you. You have a daughter. She's 19. She brings home a man who happens to be 54 years of age. How the fuck are you gonna feel?
Dude, I'm disgusted with that shit now.
I knew you gonna fucking pull this on me.
I don't even have kids
I'm
yet.
ready. So
Her boyfriend is as old as me, and I'm her father.
Your bro's gonna be high-fiving him.
That's fucking disgusting.
but like,
That's like if your high school best friend ended up fucking your daughter.
okay, so
Can you picture that?
You're
Kind
putting-
of, man. That's a good perspective.
That's disgusting.
okay, but okay. So this sounds like when the fucking Democrats had the convention and they pulled up, they had someone at the front that got raped, and now they got fucking. They had to fight for the abortion fucking right thing. That's like you bring extreme examples up, you know. And that's what some people do. Like Dems do that shit.
What's the difference?
Our goal, like your goal is to have a girl.
Every woman is a father's daughter.
No, I know, I get that, but your goal is to have your daughter to have the best life, right? Because
that doesn't mean shag up with some fucking old wrinkly hospice fucking asshole who's gonna be a payout at the end of the day.
If he's an asshole, then he's not good for my daughter. Then, but like if he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying,
I don't know, man. This is weird. It'd be like,
it's gross.
You'll be like 50-something, hanging out with your daughter's boyfriend. That dude's like 60-something. You guys are around the same age. It's just fucking
Bill
weird.
Belichick is like 74, bro. His girlfriend's 23.
And listen, I'm not a parent. I know Brother Billy here is. I'm not a parent, but
gross.
Hanging out with your daughter's boyfriend when you guys are the same fucking age.
Kids.
It's weird. And Billy, I mean, tell me, how would you... I'm not going to say imagine your kids or anything doing it, but just as a father... you would be hanging out with your daughter's boyfriend who was like, you guys are both in your 50s. What do you do? You guys go fishing together or what?
No, absolutely not. I would fucking disapprove, and I would tell him to go fucking get lost. And if he doesn't, well, my daughter made a choice. She's grown. She's an adult, right? So when she wants to be my daughter again, she'll make the right choice.
Damn. So it sounds like you're disowning the daughter, then, right?
I can't.
Your kids,
I can't own somebody who chooses to be disowned. Your actions.
Yeah.
You need to respect yourself. The instant you don't respect yourself, and I remind you to respect yourself, and you don't, you willingly go against it because it's for your own good. Yeah, well, I have nothing.
No, I
have nothing to do and nothing to say until you figure it out.
We all agree here. If a girl's being a slut and she's just sleeping around, dude, that's degenerate behavior. We fucking don't condone that shit. But if a girl's just staying with one dude,
which is very unlikely, by the way, even for those of you out there who are
she
married
settles down
for 10
one
years.
dude. I mean, hey,
women used to get stoned for fucking even looking at another man. I mean, not saying that should happen again. My God, but still, like society.
They still do in certain countries, dude.
They were held accountable, and yeah,
and
like
certain
I said, it's an extreme
haven't
fucking
evolved
example.
past the Middle
they
East.
haven't. Right. Exactly, the Middle East. Oh man, we're gonna get fucked for this.
Look at Africa. They still live in mud huts, dude. It's 2025.
Well,
where's your car?
The Middle East has never evolved.
Do you have a horse?
No.
Do you have running water? What the fuck? Have they ever had a great fucking navy? Have they ever made ships? No.
No.
No, it's because America holds them down, Billy.
No,
that's why America stops them from progressing, dude.
Of course we do. Right.
They want to build skyscrapers and all those things.
Yeah.
And not have a shitty economy, but
that.
America
out of fucking
brings them down.
Out of fucking dung and grass, right? Yeah.
No, I think it's pathetic that I think it's pathetic that countries in the Middle East like stone their women to kill them. Fuck all.
I don't think they do it anymore. But
nah, dude, they still do, bro.
I think Pakistan still does.
I think
motherfuckers do
Iraq
that
does.
Shit.
Iran too.
Iran.
They fucking
Iran and Iraq.
They kill them, motherfuckers. Somehow.
They still do that weird shit.
The point of all this, guys,
yeah, I hate those countries, man.
Society has progressed so much in the last couple of centuries.
Yeah,
a few
a
centuries.
lot.
But at the same time, there is this disgusting regression, especially in the West, in the Western civilizations. Men in the West are not respected. We are treated like absolute dog shit. Society has made fathers optional, and all we are, is just a fucking paycheck.
Yeah, we're seen as utilities now, like a fucking utility bill, just used and abused and being tossed aside. When you get fucking divorced or you fucking something like that.
I'll tell you what, it's really something, and I hope you guys never get the feeling of this. It's really something to go work for 80 to 120 hours a paycheck, just to supply and provide for somebody's luxury and leisure, not what it's legally
It was not even
for.
a part of your
Right, and the government fucking knows they're doing it too.
with you
Well, yeah.
anymore.
I mean,
you
there's
should say.
It's a whole scheme, dude. It's a whole scheme.
In case you viewers and fellow motivators do not know, child support. Hot topic. Hot topic, right?
About that.
Child support is mandated by most states in the union because even in 50-50 custody cases or even some full custody cases where the fathers have the kids, but they got to pay the mother X amount of dollars because they make more. Whose fault is that? That sounds like a you problem. Figure it out. Child support it's an incentive for the states to collect it. It's an incentive because when the states collect child support, the feds give the states kickbacks on it. Because once the state collects child support, the feds tax it. They take their cut and they slide the state a few extra bucks as a thank you for it.
Love America.
For those of you that say, "Oh, you need to do the child support," and you're complaining about taking care of your kids, no, I'm not. I'll do that happily on my own unstolen paycheck. Shit's legally stolen out of my fucking account, man.
Plus,
Dude,
a lot of the times they don't even use it for the kids
stolen.
too, which is
Legally
fucked
stolen.
up.
Legally stolen, dude. It's like, and I know this is it's obviously a whole scam because this is a capitalist country, and sometimes capitalism goes dark, and this is a perfect example of
A
that.
lot of the fucking time.
Which is why I agree with capitalism, but then like there's times where it goes too far. This is one of those moments because they know, and we all know by statistics, women are the biggest consumers. They love to spend money. So when two fucking people get divorced, the government gives the money to the woman because they know the woman's the man's gonna fucking hold on to his money and be smart with his fucking money. The woman's gonna fucking blow it on stupid shit.
The man will hold on to it until he's treaded on, and it's taken from him, whether he likes it or not.
Right. So they know women aren't gonna be smart, and this is the fucking truth, guys. I don't care if you guys think it's sexist. Like they know to give women the fucking money because they're gonna fucking blow it on stupid shit. And if you guys don't fucking believe it, go look at fucking go out in the world and open your eyes, dude. You'll see
Talk to people.
the aftermath of shit, dude. We've seen it all. I've seen it a lot.
Seen it with others.
I've seen it with I've seen people getting divorced and fucking. I've seen this fucking story happen over and over again. You know.
I'll tell you why things are so bad the way they are now. If you're embarking upon this crusade with us here at Motivation, we need your help. You need to be in the know, you need to be in the how, and you need to be in the why. So listen up. Society is fucked right now. We have regressed so bad as a country, as a civilization. We are more racist than ever since Jim Crow.
Yeah.
The roles have been reversed. Gender roles
have been reversed.
Are bastardized. They are no longer recognized. And how dare you for assuming said gender?
It's barbaric.
Weird, right? Why has everything gone to shit? Because men have grown up without father figures, without having backbones and spines, and they've allowed society to trample all over them because society got tired of getting their little feelings hurt, because feelings are more important than logic, proficiency, and economic status. Right? That's why we got safe spaces at colleges. That's why elementary schools have litter boxes now. And that's why you're letting your kids go out in public with furry tails and they think they're foxes or raccoons or some weird shit.
Oh, some nice furry action.
That is abhorrent and disgusting behavior. You are the problem. We are the solution.
Yeah, I think a lot of shit changed too because of OnlyFans.
Absolutely disgusting.
I think a lot shit changed in 2020 when fucking after COVID, dude. They really changed the ball on a lot of shit. It killed a lot of shit.
A lot of emotional people.
COVID was the societal and economic reset for the country. It allowed the fucking liberals and the far left to get a great grip on their agenda while the country was at its knees, while we were crippled at the knees.
We're on fire. Cop cars burning everywhere.
Right.
Every fucking city.
Do you know how bad?
No big deal.
in
Right?
every
Do you know how
state.
bad Republicans were censored, dude, during that time,
And
dude?
no
5
one
years
was
ago,
doing anything about it.
they were so fucking censored, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So censored.
Trump was kicked off of Twitter. Tate was kicked off.
Everything.
They were all kicked off. Well, it's called X now, whatever. But they were kicked off social media platforms just for having opinions and just for being a Republican.
Let's be optimistic here, because what I've genuinely have noticed is the Republicans and Democrats, they've always been fighting back and forth for the past hundreds and hundreds of years. But the last since Trump has really made an impact, when him and Hillary ran, like the Republicans, so them sometimes when they win, they get it pushed this way. But recently, every time the Republicans lose, but then they get up, then they come back heavier, and then the next time they come back even heavier. So they're really, every time when they get a little push back, they come back even harder though, you know? Because look at it now. Now Mark Zuckerberg has bent his knees to and letting his shit, nothing's being censored now. Like I said, we got a heavy push backwards as Republicans in 2020, and now in 2024, when fucking Trump took that shit back, we fucking pushed back even harder with a harder tidal wave,
man.
you know?
Dealing with cheaters.
So, because a lot of motherfuckers are waking up, you know, and they're joining our side, you know. Man, but it's just the righteous side. It's just it's the realistic side to be on, dude.
Even if you're a centrist.
If you're gonna be on the other side, like, you're going to literally be in a fucking state like California or fucking Oregon, and you're paying this much and this and that, and you're living a tough life, and you're fucking a lot of homeless people, like.
They're everywhere. Dude,
Look at the
California
fucking numbers,
is a
dude.
shit fucking state, man. Not even just because of its politics, but how everything is run over there. It is just, it's crazy. I've been there for,
Look
I
at all
stayed there like a month.
Look at all the Democrat states.
It's just so fucking weird over there.
Like, yeah, I know you go to the South a lot. It's all Republican states. Yeah, they're overweight and shit, but like everything's way cheaper. Texas is really
Texas is basically its
you
own
know?
country by now.
Right. It kind of always was though.
Yeah.
It literally was at one
Yeah.
point.
It really was at one point. Yeah.
That's why they had a little bit of snow and everything went down over there. Because everything's run over there.
Yeah, because
But
in those
their own
in,
shit.
in those years, like Mexico, was fighting for that land and shit, you know. So
Remember the Alamo.
yeah, the Alamo, yeah, some history shit right there, man.
Man, I'm sweating, man.
I'm starting to cool down. I guess I don't want to speed through our
sweating.
topics, but I mean, because you know, I did
No,
it.
but
yeah,
let's circle back here.
yeah,
Society is the way that it is now because you, the other person on the other end of this video, of this podcast, you listener and you viewer, you have allowed society to trample on men, to trample masculinity, to silence us. We will not be silenced. We will not go quietly into the night. We have to stand up. We have to take a stand. You can't fight unless you are properly trained, unless you are properly armored and prepared.
yeah. I'm
So,
telling you, man.
what are you going to
Yeah.
do about it? You can start by standing up for yourself and standing up for people who can't stand up for themselves. I can't tell you how mad I get when I'm out in public and I see some blue-haired fucking rainbow fucking freak
Some beta action.
Transformer.
going to the self-checkout line at the store. Why the fuck are you in the self-checkout? Do you work there? No. I sure fucking don't. I go make sure people who at the store, they scan my groceries, they bag my groceries. They have a fucking job. Get paid to do it. My point is, society has allowed people to become lazy. They've allowed people to get paid for doing absolutely fucking nothing. And it's created a lazy, lousy workforce. And in turn, kids these days don't want to get a job. And when it gets hard, they quit and they leave. Everybody wants a free ride. Everybody wants to take shortcuts.
Or be streamers and influencers.
All three of us at this table make money. All three of us at this table have a living. All three of us at this table have a platform because we stood up for ourselves. We've stood up for men. We've put men in their place who didn't know where to be. And we silence the enemy. Who's the enemy? Man, woman, doesn't matter. They, them, they can get it too. You get in our way, you will understand that we will not be stopped. We need to take back this country. We need to take back society. We need to keep masculinity alive. It's a dying breed. Let's not have it die any longer. This is a battle cry. Come join the forces. We will happily take you. Spread the word of Brotivation. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, Spotify, TikTok.
All social media platforms.
Yeah.
We would greatly appreciate that.
And you guys should probably like and subscribe too, because it definitely does help out the channel.
It definitely does.
And it helps us create more content for you guys.
I don't like to think I know everything or know what I'm doing for the most part. But I am confident enough that, guys, if you are looking for meal recommendations or how to cook or any tips and tricks in the kitchen, our shorts on food, we call it the Kitchen Crusades. There you can see some tips, tricks. You can critique my cooking because apparently I am absolute dog shit. So you can know what not to do. I don't know. I think I'm doing just fine. It looks like I get plenty to eat, right?
Yeah,
At least I
right.
think so.
Honestly, any haters is hating on he can't cook as good as you did. I mean, yeah, like it's just some people are just honestly sometimes you see comments and they're just so dumb.
I don't even look at the
retarded.
comments on the
I just
shorts.
at this point
I know you guys do.
I laugh at them for amusement. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I'm just doing what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
hopefully somebody learns something from me. And
well, because those guys they
there we
comment
go.
like
Even
if
if
they
it's one person.
if they uploaded like they would get comments as well. Like I said, when people are doing shit and there's people on the sidelines, they're on the sidelines, dude, for a reason. Like, what are you doing? You know,
Yeah,
like I'm
you
doing
guys on the
this.
sidelines just watching.
just want to say
Right.
thank you to all the commenters, the critics. You guys are absolutely much better than us on this platform. But the problem is you don't have a platform. So
Right. But yeah, I got.
you can join ours. Join forces arm in arm. The invitation is there. It's up to you to take it.
I mean, what, do you guys want to talk about the last topic, man? Or?
Yeah, so at the end of every episode, Brotivators, we will talk about a men's mental health topic because this is a men's podcast. No girls allowed. Ew.
Yeah, we put a sign on the door.
Stupid
And
woman.
we
So,
built a
Brother Isaac,
couch tent.
what do we have tonight for a topic?
So I came up with this one as well. So
Okay.
why men should put themselves first. So the importance of a
Really?
man putting himself first, right?
Wow.
Like in all caps first, because a lot of guys when they first hear that statement, they'll be like, wait a second, like, what do you mean? Like, I have a family, I have kids, I have this, I have these obligations now, I got all this shit going on. Yeah, you do now, but I'm talking to the guy that's the young man, the young lad out there that's getting his life started, right? And he's trying to figure out who am I? Because like I said, and we all know this, when you're like a kid, you're trying to figure things out. When you're in your 20s, you're trying to figure out who you are, and you finally figure out who you are. You should hopefully figure out who you are, right? You know, because if you're in your 30s and 40s and you're still not doing, like, man, you fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, you fucked up, dude. If you're in your 30s and 40s, you're still wandering around, you fucked up. But for a guy he's ambitious, a young guy, he's ambitious. My best advice to you is you need to put yourself first. You need to be selfish with your time. You need to fucking be ready to say no to fun things at this time and time. I'm not telling you don't live your life, but you still need to fucking say, hey, I'm going here tonight. I got priorities, you know?
You mean you're not going to ask? You're just going to do it? Because you're a man, right?
Yeah, right, exactly,
Oh,
right.
God.
Emotional damage.
Right in the feels. For all you feminists
Or you
and
beta cucks.
suppressors of man.
Right. Because the thing is,
Trigger
like,
warning, safe space required. Fuck you.
right, and then like you'll get people that make fun of you about, he does this or that, or like, oh, he doesn't have a girlfriend. Oh, he's so focused on himself. Yeah, you damn right I am. You know what I'm saying? Damn right this guy is. Because you need to be.
That stuff will come with time, my friend.
Like, and you'll come to a day where you're working on yourself and people notice it, and some people might hate and they'll talk shit. But then guess what? 5 years, 10 years from now, where are they at now? And then look where you are now. You know, because you manifested something. You know, that's the big word, is you manifested something. And now it's fucking coming true because you kept working at it. And it's like the you see those memes where you see a fucking iceberg and you only see the tip of the iceberg. You see all this shit, all this hard work that goes on underneath the ocean, right? And then when you finally hit the tip of the iceberg, now everyone people only see that shit, right? But they don't see all that hard work at the bottom, all the way to the top of the tip of the iceberg.
They don't see all the baggage and all the luggage and all the stress and the fight and the anger and the frustration and the sorrow and the depression. I can go on and on and on. But they don't see it. Why? Because you show them what they want to see, the tip of the iceberg. You show them just enough. And if they want to see any deeper, that's when you let them in and you grant them that opportunity. Do not let anybody force it out of you if you're not comfortable doing it. You have to protect yourself at all costs. You protect yourself at all costs so you can put yourself out there in harm's way for other people that you care about and you're responsible for. So yes, you have to put yourself first. Be selfish about it, because you don't have to be selfish later. You gotta give your best version of yourself to the people you care about and who you're responsible for, because you owe that to them. Society owes us absolutely nothing. Not a damn thing. We have to fight tooth and nail with our own bare hands to get everything that we want. I can tell you this. My life is 95% what I need to do and 5 to 10% what I want to do. Just the way it is.
Yeah, man, I like that.
Our lives aren't supposed to be fun. When they are fun, we fucking take that shit and ride it as long as we can.
Those fun moments should be earned, you know? It's like,
absolutely.
Okay, like for example, like
a paycheck that some of you don't get. Get a job. Get out of your mom's basement. Maybe make some food other than mac and cheese and ramen. Get a skill. Get a trade. Get your own business going. What are you waiting for? Being on your ass and waiting for a handout only makes you more hungry. You'll become one of those people that live under the freeways in fucking Tent City. Mommy and daddy won't be around forever. And neither will their money. Get out into the world. Make something of yourself. The world owes you nothing. You owe the world everything. Rent's due. You got to pay up. You got to find out how to pay that rent. Move.
Right, just keep moving. Like, you always stay busy. Always have shit going on, man. Like, if you're stagnant, like, you're gonna hit a brick wall, because everything's gonna crash at the brick wall. Because when you stop, you hit the brick wall, and things crash when it hits the brick wall. And that's why you see people's life fall apart, because they don't keep moving, you know. And honestly, like, you know, I've heard some 9-to-5ers tell me, like, oh man, like, dude, like, if I don't wake up and go to work at 4 a.m, like, I feel like I'm gonna fall apart. You know, that's another slippery slope of a conversation. But yeah, man, like, you gotta really think, if I'm doing something, hey, like, do I see myself doing this like decades later? You know, like, am I really gonna keep doing this? Like, really choose carefully how you plan out your life and how you want it to flow. because like like I don't know if you got another life after this, bro. Like you gotta really do what you want to do, and hopefully it can pay all your bills and it gets you there, you know. So it's
set yourself up for the life that you want. Don't focus on marriage, women, having kids, all that stuff. That come
and
later.
you're gonna be pressured to do that shit, dude. Like your family's gonna
not,
fucking
not only families, but society itself is going to pressure you. And I've seen, quite a bit of comments of someone, because I know this is kind of rare nowadays, but someone who's maybe in their 50s and 60s, and maybe they're retired, maybe they have a business, whatever it is, and they never had a wife, never had kids. That person is being made fun of because you're not living up to society standards of being married and having kids. But I feel like the people who are picking on them or making fun of those types of people are the ones that kind of, I'm not going to say regret, but
Billy,
have
Justin,
a bit of a disdain.
You're not getting fucking married, dude, like the rest of us.
Single.
You're not getting divorced and getting fucked in the ass like the rest of us. Come on, dude, come and join us. Like, fuck you guys.
That's why they're making
Seriously.
fun, bro.
What do you mean you like your whole paycheck? What are you talking about? Don't you know that money has to go to somebody else at no cost to them, but all cost to you? Because society allows handouts to people.
It's
so
bad
not
to
you
earn your
people
fucking
though.
check?
Not you
know?
people.
What do you mean you want to be successful and be rich and stay single and have fun, look young, work out, not go through divorce, have your wife take half of your shit or most of it or sometimes even all of it?
Man, do you know
What the fuck
you
you mean
times
you don't wanna do
you know how many
that?
times I've seen that in public where you got the dad with his wife. He's got a tired ass look on his face. He's got 5 bastard little kids running around. He can't handle any of them, right?
Bro, stress the fuck out.
He's stressed the
man.
fuck out. It's like that's just gonna slowly kill you.
You got one day off. We're gonna go to a pumpkin patch. Yeah, honey, that sounds great.
Right. He's like, honey, tell me where to go, and I'll just drive and go.
But
happy wife, happy life.
Here's the that is the worst saying in the fucking universe. Absolute fucking shit. Dude, garbage. Here's the scenario.
I hear it so much.
We're going to a pumpkin patch, babe. All of us are going. I planned it for your only day off.
Damn.
Oh yeah, thanks. Because I didn't work 60 hours this week.
I literally hear this
It's
conversation
fine.
at work. I hear him at work. That's what I hear. Out
I
in
guess
public, I hear it.
I guess I'll pay for it. Yeah, because when you go to the pumpkin patch, who's going to pay for it all? Oh, I will. Of course I will. Yeah, you guys want the super expensive, pointless little treats and toys that you guys are going to piss on and throw in the garbage just tomorrow? Yeah, take it all, sure. It sounds very cynical and, you should be happy to take your family out and give them that opportunity. Yeah, you should be. But it shouldn't be at a fucking detrimental cost to you as the provider. You need to say, I don't know why you did that. You didn't even consult me. This is a partnership, not a dictatorship. I'm providing the entire lifestyle for us. The majority of it. Yeah, you might work too. Cool. No. Who makes the more money? Who's the head of the household? The man. Let the man make choices. Maybe the man had to work his day off just to make bills, just to make rent.
And if you don't put yourself first, you're gonna be that tired fucking dad that looks exhausted as fuck. And you want to he looks exhausted as fuck because he didn't put himself first years ago and plan his shit out.
Women always
That's why
say,
he's struggling. He's stressed out.
I want
he's
an
gonna die
honest
early.
man.
You know?
No, you don't want an honest man.
No.
Because an honest man is what you're looking at this table here, and I guarantee you don't like what we have to say. That's fine. Just know that it's the truth, and your little weak boyfriend or pussy-ass husband is too afraid to tell you just to avoid an argument, just to avoid not making you happy, because happy wife, happy life.
I know those guys.
That saying
sad.
I hate those
has
fucking guys.
ruined men as a society.
Absolutely.
Stand up for yourselves. Respect yourselves. You will get respect in return. And if they don't give it to you, they aren't it.
the many fucking
Move
times
on.
you hear those kind of guys. They're like, oh, the wife this, the wife that. Every time you fucking say, every time you fucking speak, the first sentence come out of your mouth is the wife. What about you? What the fuck do you do? No, I got my man cave. That's 9x5 cynical cubic block in the corner of my house. And then the rest of the house is
The rest of the house is hers.
the rest of the house is hers.
Even though you bought it.
You have a bed, and you ever seen those memes where it's like her side and your side? It's like, fuck, you got the little section in the bed, and then she kicks you off the bed and takes child support and throws your ass in fucking 18 years, fucking all that shit, dude. And you get.
I'm sitting right here, man. Holy shit.
No, but this happens.
Just fucking tag me next time.
No, honestly.
Well, I'll tag you in
We
the
don't-
next
we don't-
post.
So I guess Billy has talked about his past life, you going to say, on the show. But
Yeah.
this happens to a lot of guys.
To give a lot of men insight, but it happens more often than you guys think.
Me personally,
Yes.
if any of you guys have me on my socials, I am getting sick and fucking tired of being quiet and being told to deal with it and being told that it is what it is. You should be happy that things are the way they are because they could be worse. I don't want to
Fuck,
hear
dude,
any
I
of that
hate
shit.
I hate that mentality, dude.
I don't want to fucking hear any of
Oh,
that.
when people tell you,
Because
oh,
what's
it-
going
yeah, go
on
ahead.
is it's not fun. It sucks. It's fucking terrible, right? But at the end of the day, the kids are healthy. The kids are smiling. That is all that matters. But at some point, when are the fucking attacks gonna stop? And when I speak up, oh, dude, you need to stop saying that shit. That's not okay. You can't just say that. No,
But you
men
can say
don't have
what
it
you
that
say.
bad. You know, dads get a break from the kids. The moms don't. No. Do you think we want breaks? Do you think we want to go fucking seeing our kids not 50% of the time? That's a lot of time gone.
Yeah,
So
so never get
what?
back.
When the kids are with dad, you go get to be a fucking whore and go out drinking on the father's dime? Tell me, make that make sense.
Well,
You think that's
hold on,
You
Billy.
think that's okay?
That's like less than 1%. Billy.
Oh,
Okay, that's just
fuck
your
off.
situation.
Fuck off.
That's-
No,
that
fuck
doesn't mean it's
not.
every other guy's
No, it's not.
situation.
It's too common these days for it to be a coincidence. It is a plague and a disease on our society.
Yep.
And from the top down, we have allowed the system to just fuck us. I'm getting sick and tired of being quiet about it. You want to silence me? Come find me. I'm not hard to find.
There you go.
Take a stand, gentlemen.
Damn, dog. We can end it like that, man. We can end it like that.
That was a damn good show. No?
This has been Brotivation,
No.
episode 22. You fucking clowns. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the banter and the shit talking. Thank you for the publicity. Thank you for embarking upon this crusade to save masculinity. Guys, if you're going through something and you are struggling, you know how to contact us. You know where to find us. Spread the word.
All social media platforms, and if you want to talk to one of us specifically, we can also do that as well.
Send it in an email, brotivation012@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
That is the email that all three of us have access to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Brotivators, this crusade is out.